Yeah, he's gonna have a shower. Every Sunday he always has a shower.
Every Sunday he gets a shower?
With me, yeah. He's white and he's running canine every morning. He's got a, so it's always so dirty. You're so beautiful, dude. So beautiful.
It was a fence. It was a fence. So, because I'm seeing the fence, and I'm seeing, oh yeah, he was stuck in a fence. This is before he came to you? Okay, so it was in a, okay, I've got the picture. He was cut out of the fence. He had to get out, so he couldn't get out of the fence. He was stuck somehow between a fence, or it was under a fence. Under a fence, it was like that. He was trying to escape, or yeah. So anyway, I'll just tell you what I'm seeing here, okay? And if you know, do you know how animals communicate? No. Well, let me explain. Animals can communicate really in all kinds of ways. In our physical world, we tend to think that the animals communicate with their body language, the physical things that we can see. You know, their tails wag, and yes, they do communicate that way. Those are all physical ways that they communicate. But they also can communicate telepathically. And science does know this now. Science has confirmed that they know animals communicate telepathically. So in this case, what's happening, they'll really do it almost any way that they can. Any way to get through to a human.
What that is.
Nice, honey. So, well, in any case, we were just doing an animal communication with Huck. And you want some water?
Like from the bottle.
Oh, that look is amazing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like, did I say I wanted water?
So, animals, basically what they'll do is they'll really communicate any way they can, really beyond the physical. Of course, they use their body, their eyes, and their sense, and their licking, all their physical ways, but they also will communicate telepathically, as I say, and science knows this now. Science is confirming and has confirmed that animals will communicate telepathically. And the way that they'll do this, even, is in many cases they'll send a visual cue, or they'll send some kind of physical sensory cue. So I could pick this up, and the way that I do it really is I just chime in on what's called the theta brainwave. A theta brainwave is pretty easy to access for any human if they're trained in how to do it. And when I'm accessing through that theta brainwave, I can either, in some cases, get a visual cue from the dog, or I can get a physical sensation. I might pick something up physically that the animal feels physically. I might also pick something up in terms of a scent, a smell, because they do take in so much information through their noses. So I might smell something that the animal's communicating to me. I might also get a taste. That's something the animal tastes. So in this case with Huck, what I immediately got was just a visual cue came to me that I saw a fence. And when I tuned in on that fence, then I saw actually him being caught in this fence and trying to get through. And so, because you asked me to find out how he got that scar on his body, so I just sort of asked, how did this scar come in? And I got this visual cue of this fence. And then I physically saw him trapped in this fence and trying to get out of this fence. And actually, even now, I can see him climbing, trying to get under. So he was trying to get under. That's how he got the scar. And the only reason I know that this is accurate is because I've done it for so long now that I just trust my own cues. My own sense that this is an accurate sense, and I'm so tuned into dogs in general that when something like this comes in, I absolutely know it's right. And I can even get a confirmation to make sure it's right. I'll ask my own self for a confirmation. And yes, okay, so I can get this confirmation. In this particular case, the confirmation comes in from a visual that I know is always an accurate confirmation. In this case, it's a flower that I tune in with. Which comes in, that's a yes sign for me. So that, does that help you answer the question that you were asking and wanted to know the answer to?